Hey everyone, SuperCocoBro here, and I've got a question that I absolutely need to have answered here. Is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity revealing a massive leak about Breath of the Wild 2? And if that intrigues you, which it definitely does to me, stay tuned, because we're gonna talk about that right now. I'm sure by now you've seen something about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, but if you haven't, go ahead and check out my reaction video to that up in the corner over here or in the link down in the description below. So on 9/26, which is September 26th, everybody, we are getting an update on the game Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get all the notifications for my reaction video and any other details that we come up with on this channel. Now, look here. Yeah, of course, there are so many different rumors out there for Breath of the Wild 2, ranging from are we going to get a dark world to the new and improved durability system, the darker tone of the series. All of these things are kind of rumored. They're not set in stone by any means. We haven't had any Nintendo update saying, hey, here it is, this is happening. We haven't even been told really if we're going to get Ganon in this game. I mean, sure, the trailer did show a corpse looking kind of like Ganon, but can we really know if that's actually Ganon until Nintendo says it's Ganon? No, there's lots of rumors. I mean, there's another rumor out there called the Bond of the Triforce. That's what this new title, Breath of the Wild 2, is supposedly going to be called. And when you think of the Bond of the Triforce, you're thinking of the three people that have the Triforce pieces. That's Zelda, that's Link, and Ganon for any newbies out there. Now, one of these rumors that I just said, the last one, it's getting a lot of merit nowadays. There's a lot of different sources kind of hinting at the fact that Zelda is going to be a playable character for the first time in any Legend of Zelda game. The first time. Hyrule Warriors counts, but it doesn't count. It's not an adventure with Link only. It doesn't really count in that, but it does because it's backed by Nintendo and they said this is canon. Now, the reason why Zelda has this merit of being a playable character now is because she's playable in the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I mean, you can clearly see it. She's using the Sheikah Slate. She's actually using the Sheikah Slate to fight the Lionel. I don't know if anybody else is going crazy about this, but I know I am. Just think about that. Think about that. She has actually time in a Zelda official game that she is being played as a character that can fight. It is within the timeline of Breath of the Wild. It is the prequel to it. So this Zelda in particular, she has fought in the War of Calamity, the Age of Calamity. She has fought Ganon for 100 years. 100 years in Breath of the Wild. And now, in the trailer of Breath of the Wild 2, she's adventuring with Link. I mean, how much more clear-cut do we actually have to have it for us to go, oh my god, Zelda's a playable character? It's so clear-cut right now that this is what Nintendo is just entrusting us with without actually saying it. Did they do it on purpose? Did they purposely put Zelda in the game? To be a playable character that you can fight as? Is that just kind of running through the Hyrule Warriors because she was playable in Hyrule Warriors? Is it that, or did Nintendo purposely put her in there to make us believe that she is a playable character in Breath of the Wild 2? It is the perfect time to reinvent Breath of the Wild in Breath of the Wild 2. Having a new character to play as for the first time ever is an absolute monumental change and shift in what we think about when we come to Legend of Zelda. And if that kind of intrigues you, look further into the details. Link is now back. Does he have the Sheikah Slate? Is he going to be using the Sheikah Slate in this upcoming game? Or is that a tool just for Zelda? She has these magical abilities to fend off the Calamity Ganon in Breath of the Wild. She she was able to hold him off for 100 years. She's got some sort of magical power within her. I think it's pretty clear and obvious. Breath of the Wild kind of smacked you in the face with that. So, of all of these different focuses on Zelda being something that's more than just a princess to be saved and being a force to be reckoned with within Zelda, in this canon version of her, in Breath of the Wild, she's fighting. You don't see it, but she's fighting. In Age of Calamity, she's fighting, and you get to control her fighting. In Breath of the Wild 2, she's adventuring with Link. What says, from all of this evidence that's we're getting here, her cutting her hair, which is, you know, more of a style for someone that's actually going to go out and adventuring. If you have long hair, it's going to get caught and stuff. That's kind of thin and fickle, but being able to use her and knowing that she's got magical abilities, I mean, come on. Nintendo here. Are you trying to just throw one over us without us realizing that, guess what? Zelda's a playable character in Breath of the Wild 2? It's really feeling like it's coming to fruition. Something that has been talked about for a long time. Zelda's gonna be a playable character. We thought about it in multiple instances throughout the entire Zelda universe. And I believe it's here now. I believe it's here right now. It's a joyous time to be a Legend of Zelda fan. Getting the prequel to Breath of the Wild just made my heart blossom, and I actually teared up when I was watching the video. Go check out the reaction video. It's freaking incredible. I just love The Legend of Zelda. It's so much fun to be involved in any way I can, talking about it like this, being able to play the game and talking about it while I play the game. Hey, and if you didn't know, I do have a Twitch account. It's called SuperCocoBro. Come and check me out whenever you would like to. I'm there live Friday through Monday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to whenever we really finish. Did Nintendo intentionally put Zelda as a playable character in Age of Calamity to foreshadow the things coming in Breath of the Wild 2? Do you think that? Is there any possibility in that? If you've got a new theory, or if you've got something to add to this theory here, please leave a comment down below. And if you want to know any updates coming from any kind of Age of Calamity, Breath of the Wild 2, anything Nintendo, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and if you like the video, like the video. I will see you in the next video.